So I wanted to give a little more information regarding your method of measurement. I did talk with you about it, I think, a couple of times, and we'll keep referencing that. And I'll say things like, make sure you do your method of measurement. And it's a way to locate information, images on your picture plane within your piece of paper. Wherever you see a red dot, it's a point of intersection of some sort. So it's the top of the, for example, top of the plate, or the corner of the box, or the top of the ball. You're looking for the space between the box lid and the edge of the paper. You look for where the line will, if you run a line from vertical to from top to bottom, where is it located in space? Is it a quarter of the way into the composition? Is it closer to the edge? But you start to measure your negative space area as well. So it's a way to gauge distance without pulling out a ruler. In this case, I do have a ruler to break it down. And you can use a ruler, it just slows you down a little bit. But you're not going to measure per inches, but you're just going to use it as a tool or a guide to draw a straight line across the surface of your paper. So as you start making these lines, you want to make sure when you're drawing this out on your paper, your sketch pad, that you're drawing the lines very lightly, and so that you can erase them later on. So you want very light pencil lines. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on the pencil. The more pressure you put on the paper, you start putting a dent into the paper. It makes it really hard to erase. So keep the pencil line really, really light, because it's going to disappear as you develop your drawing and add values and colors, and you don't want those lines to show. So you'll go ahead and start to line out, and once you start breaking this composition down into pieces, you start to see the smaller shapes, and those smaller shapes are triangles and squares and rectangles within the composition, as well as outside of the box, still part of the composition, but the negative space areas. So with this information, this should help you, guide you through, when I say, method of measurement, checkpoints. Checkpoints, again, is to break it down. This is a way you correct it. It's not me saying this is right, this is wrong, but it's a method that you'll use to correct your compositions and draw them in, and erase and sketch them in. So it takes you a little step further, and that's it for this slide. Bye.